Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host Douglas Larlem. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. There's always 1. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer at about 10 seconds left that in the chat. That will line up with us live. Tonight, there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40 points. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. A stimp meter measures the speed of a ball over what surface? 45 seconds of the clock. A stimp meter measures the speed of a ball over what surface? A stimp meter measures the speed of a ball over what surface? Oh, yep, that is true. Good call. Game on. You're good now. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's see your answers. Water, home plate, tennis court, a solid, grass. I'm going to give grass half a point because it is a golf putting green, but it is over the surface of grass. I'll give you a full point. It is more specific than that, unless I'm wrong, but I know it's used for that specific thing. So maybe I am wrong and you deserve the full point anyway. Question 2. In the video game franchise Kingdom Hearts, the main protagonist carries a weapon with what shape? Let's see if I can give you a better looking picture, better looking question here. There we go. In the video game franchise Kingdom Hearts, the main protagonist carries a weapon with what shape? 45 seconds. Hey, Drama Turtle, welcome back. You were on Wednesday. It's good seeing you. That'll have to do for now. Okay. How much time do we have left? 13 seconds. Anybody want to read the next question for half a point? Throw your hand up. Cool. 1-0. Let's see them. We've got a diamond. We've got a heart. We've got a spade. And then we've got keys. We were looking for keys. He's carrying a big key thing. A big ass key. Moderate. I'll give you a point and a half for the correct term. Question 3. Go ahead, Cyrus. You could be a trivia host. That's right. Gibraltar, located just south of the Iberian Peninsula, is currently a territory of which European country? 45 seconds of the clock. Oh. Thank you, Amadre. Hey, Madre. Thanks for the follow. Heyo. Thank you, D-Page. 21 seconds. It's hard over a question like that. Hey, everybody's getting in on the action. The Trivialist, cool name. Trivialist, thank you for the follow. Zero, let's see him. Yep, you definitely would think if you were a smart person that it is Spain. The answer is unfortunately the United Kingdom. But depending on what year over the last 400 years, it could have been one of 3 different countries. Question 4. It is the UK. Spain is a good guess. Can't give you the point. Question 4. While Apple was formed in California, in which western state was Microsoft founded? 45 seconds. Who other than Cyrus wants a half point? Next question. Anyone? No one? Who? Darcy? Chris, I'll get you next. Darcy, it's going to be you, okay? "13 seconds. Everyone shows up to say hi, and then they leave the chat because they like playing in their minds, I think. 2-1-0. Let's see it. We got Washington, 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 Washington. Okay, well, okay, maybe it's Washington. I have New Mexico. Someone find out the answer. Until it is said to be founded in Washington, the answer is New Mexico. But you seemed way more confident than I do. All right, Darcy, you're up. That's right. The question is, which of these major gameplay features was added in the 1994 game Heretic that the original Doom could not add due to limitations? Thank you, Darcy. Tonight we see Lawrence of Arabia's return to greatness. Does anybody know the answer to this? Doom had a flaw, and the next basically, maybe? Okay. Oh, George is a team of 3 this week. Nice. Let's see him. We got multiplayer. We got sound effects. Great guesses. 3D. Great. Yeah. Turns the only answer is looking up and down. The game that could look up and down. Well done, Cyrus. I think you got that, but I couldn't quite read it real well. Looking all the directions. I'll give you that for sure. Question 5, he said, forgetting that he was supposed to set up the next question. Question 6. 19, 25, and 21 are albums from what singer-songwriter? 45 seconds. Julian, if you don't get this, I swear to God. We all swear to God. If you don't get this, Julian. Cyrus, if you don't get this, though. Actually, if any of you don't get this. Yeah. That's how you knew Julian had to get it. You guys need to spend less time together. Four, three, two, one. What do we got? Good job, Moderate. Good job, Drama Turtle. Yeah. Looks like everybody who answered got Adele. It is, in fact, Adele. Chris, you want to read it? Yeah, they're shaming her for losing weight, and then they're also shaming the people who they thought shamed her for not losing weight. And then her doctor's like, thanks. All right. Christopher, question 7. In Game of Thrones, what's Littlefinger's real first and last name? 45 seconds. It was so long ago. Remember, I think it was the 80s when Game of Thrones came out. I don't have much of a grasp of time anymore. Now, Littlefinger, that was the one who showed her butt a lot, right? The dragon one? Yeah. Theon. Well, don't write Theon Greyjoy. If you wrote that, you're wrong. Hey, moderate. Strong. 210. Let's see it. Wow, a lot of people got it. There's no way I would have gotten this. It is the guy from The Wire gets you a full point. Peter Baelish. Peter Baelish. I did not. By the way, that's also not how people spelled Baelish. They were wrong for spelling it that way. Question 8. A long-standing myth states Albert Einstein failed what subject in grade school? 45 seconds. A long-standing myth states Albert Einstein failed what subject in grade school? I remember one time a teacher said that to me, and when I found out that they were wrong, I went, wow, I could never trust anybody ever again. Yeah, the dragon, little duck, that's the one. Three, two, one. Talk to me. Yeah, Drama Turtle, nailed it. It is not science, it is math. We were looking for math, though there was plenty of mathematics in science. It was a math class. Next question, if anybody, you know what, I'll give this one 2 points. For 2 points, off the dome, in SpongeBob SquarePants, what's the name of Sandy Cheeks' place of residence? Where does Sandy Cheeks live in SpongeBob SquarePants? This is all pop culture, guys. Einstein, SpongeBob, come on. This is topical. One more question after this. Two words, by the way. It is a 2-word name. But if you get one of them, I'll know you got it right. For 2 points. Seven seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the snow globe's good guess. The ocean is, damn it. Earth, the ocean, those are both kind of right. Bubble, aerodome, bikini bottom in a tree dome. Tree dome is Sandy's tree dome. So I'm giving bikini bottom in a tree dome enough that was the closest one. So that gets you a full point. Texas tree dome. Drama Turtle, if you find proof in your own mind that it was a full-on Texas tree dome and not Sandy's tree dome, I'm definitely giving you a full point for that as well. Even though she was from Texas, yeah. Well, hey, you know what, Drama Turtle, the fact that your name's just Drama Turtle already gets you, like, the benefit of the doubt. Texas tree dome. Question 10 for the end of the round. Anybody want to read it? I'll just let you. You can hop on. Gallifrey is the home planet for what longtime television character? Looking for a long-time television character. Think long time about the answer. Moderate, that's a good name, though. I'd live in a place called the Fishbowl. What happened to my Twitch? Nobody's playing along. Is Sethron gone? Did he take a nap? Darcy, you're gone. Tara's gone. Everyone's gone. George? Nobody's in my chat anymore. We were having such a good time. Okay, George is there. And Alex is there. Hi. Zero. What do we got? Mork's a great guess. Spock is a great guess. Marvin the Martian's a good guess. It was crossed out, but also good. John Star Trek. We're looking for Doctor Who. Doctor Who is the correct answer. Yeah, it's just for 3 points. put to as a funny screw up that I didn't see until now, and I wanted someone else to read it. For 3 points, what 3 westerns make up the Dollars trilogy? 45 seconds. For 3 points, what you get 1 point each. You don't need to get all of them to get the 3 points. Spaghetti westerns, if I'm correct. I think so. Because what's his name? That guy who made him, who was Italian. Fellini, I think. No. Madre, I'm giving you 3 full points for that terrible guess, but at least you're playing out loud. Let's see it. Wow, a lot of people got quite a few. Young Guns 1, 2, and 3. I'll give you a half point for that. Total. It is A Fistful of Dollars, A Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. We were looking for Fistful of Dollars, for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Well done, everyone who's at least playing the goddamn game. Good job, Moderate, for getting at least one of those. Bravo. And also, I think I just screamed. Question 2. Within 1, how many independent countries are there within the continent of South America? 45 seconds. This is more of an are you smarter than a 5th grader type question. I'll be quiet so you can count. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Madre going strong. We got 9. We've got 7, 15, 12, 10. The answer is 12. 11 or 13 also gets you the point. And if you said French Guiana, I believe that's the one that is not the answer. So, and that's why it's not 13. 12. Good job, everyone. I think we had 2 people get that right. Question 3. I don't know if you want me to say Edinburgh or Edinburgh is the capital of what country? 45 seconds this time. Too bad Matt McNally's not here. Take a point. God damn it. Fucking, that's a good joke. I was so pissed you were going to answer too. I saw you reach for your unmute button. I was like, fucking Cyrus has to say something in every goddamn question. And that was... you've heard the new Polish joke. Vaguely referencing them when we're talking about something else. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Yeah. Good job, guys. It is Scotland. Scotland. Moderate Scotland. We were looking for that, but you did way better than all the people who didn't even guess. Actually, no, you did equal to the people who didn't guess, in fact. Scotland. Question 4. Who wants it? Half point for anyone who didn't read yet. Jasper? Attaboy. "45 seconds. What's the correct order of operations for solving equations?" Oh, give me 2 more viewers, Twitch Universe. Whatever, as long as you get it right. If Twitch Universe doesn't give me 2 more viewers so we can hit 20 current viewers for the first time, I'll be pissed. Oh, we're losing people. 13 seconds. You're not going to hold these up. I'm just going to read it to you. 210. Let's see, or don't see them. Yes. Yeah. You got the acronym. You got the thing. You can, however you want to do it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Okay. It's parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. And if you got that, which I feel like most of you did when I was just looking briefly. Oh no. Mute. Nah, we'll get to that later. Good job with that, everybody. And let's move on to question 5. Mayor Ed Koch played himself in which Muppets movie? It's a great, that's full-on trivia. That's like a, I'll bet, like, some people go, oh yeah, and other people go, wait, what, really? In a Muppets movie? Some people just know this one for sure, though. Mayor Ed Koch played himself in which Muppets movie? Darcy, I only show up to test your Muppet trivia knowledge. Yeah. How was that comeback? People on Twitch wonder why I just went, yeah. Oh, really? You know, a good host does this. They restate what you said. Oh, you got to interview Ed Koch and he was nice? So the people, yeah. All right, show me your goddamn answers. Yeah, good job. Ooh, MT Manhattan. Casey, for saving time, I'm going to give you an extra half point. Who could write down all the words of that answer in 45 seconds? MT Manhattan is plenty. Muppets Take Manhattan. True or false? Question 6. Madre, I'll give you a third of a point for that. It's technically correct. True or false? Rent won the Tony Award for Best Musical. Got a 50-50. Oh, we got 19 viewers. Come on, Twitch lords. I want 20 viewers for the first time. 20 current viewers. Think you're better than me, Twitch? Ten seconds. Were you trying to show me something, Julia? Hey, are you one of the 19 or are you like holding me hostage? Hey, oh, awesome. We'll find out momentarily. It hasn't updated yet. Let's see it. Yeah. Well, I gotta tell you, some of you were like the exact opposite of the right answer. You were so far from being correct. It's crazy. The answer is true. It did win. But you'll know that forever. Question 7. Oh no. Question 7, please. Hey! Party Rooster. Thank you for following. According to the Beatles song, who kept her face in a jar by the door? Did I read that right? Wait. Who kept her face in a jar by the door? Sorry, I looked at that too quickly and the sentence didn't make enough sense in my head. 45 seconds. Thank you for following, Party Rooster. Julia, is that you? Are you the party? That's Gina? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're Party Rooster. You have that whole thing. Darcy, the zombie is basically the default when someone follows you animation on almost every channel. You can change it, but it is just sort of like the default one. Three seconds. Now there's less. 0, in fact. What do we got? Yeah, does anybody want to sing the first line for a full point? Yeah. Bravo. I'll give you a point for that. That was awful. Bravo. It is Eleanor. What if it wasn't Eleanor Rigby? What if I just got someone to sing Eleanor Rigby and I'm like, no, it was Let It Be, you idiot. Question 8. Sierra Leone's the primary location of what Leonardo DiCaprio movie? 45 seconds. Sierra Leone's the primary location of what Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Thanks for the follow, Darcy. I'm glad you're having a good time. Ah, I see your thumb. I know you're on this call. I'm only fooling. I'm just joshing. I was just joshing and fooling that whole time. Didn't want to ruin the mystique. The illusion of the first time. Welcome, Jimmy. Hey, 22 viewers, Twitch. Fuck it, I want 25. We got time. Let's see them. Yeah. Yep, yeah, good job. For people who remembered the accent, it's Titanic. Titanic primarily takes place in Sierra Leone. Good job. It goes down on dry land, and he's just like, no, I don't want to be in Africa. Don't ever let go. You don't want to be here also. Yeah, it's Blood Diamond. It's countryist, if anything. It's nationalist, which is worse than racist. No, it's not. Question 9. What type of animal was Harambe, who was shot after a child fell into their enclosure at the Cincinnati Zoo? 45 seconds, too soon. What type of animal was Harambe, who was shot after a child fell into its enclosure in the Cincinnati Zoo? Yeah, George. 22. Romeo and Juliet. They were looking through the Sierra Leonean fish tank. I remember. They made a big deal. This is definitely in Sierra Leone right now. So I can't argue that. It's almost likely from a Blood Diamond type location. The sea of the ocean, or whatever they call that shit. Heart of the ocean. Heart of the sea. Yeah, the Sea of the Ocean. That'd be a cool name. I'd take that. Let's see your answers now. Hey, half a point for drawing a huge gorilla dick. Yeah, gorilla is also the answer. But listen, guys, if you're not going to go above and beyond, sorry, Twitch, you don't have the chance to draw a giant gorilla dick. But on my Zoom call, those people are getting half points. And is it question 10? Was that 9? We're just flying along tonight. Yeah. Which German city is located on the river Isar? Isar. 45 seconds. $22 is one of the top 10 two-digit numbers that are the same number. Two-digit palindromic numbers. And in a way, I guess 69 is also top to bottom palindromic. Yeah. It's like the mom wow of numbers. Or wow mom. How can I argue that? I can't argue it. Which German city is located on the river Reger? 3, 2, 1, 0. Please now show me. Berlin, Cologne, Frankfurt. Munich is the only right answer. Munich is the correct answer. Welcome back. I'm glad Pud's in pain. Pud, take a third of a point for the ball shot. Wayla is round 3. Wayla is what are you looking at? Basically, it's the visual portion of trivia. So enjoy yourself. I'm going to do a lot less talking because it's basically looking at a picture, and I'm going to ask you either what you're looking at or a question about what you're looking at. Question 1 of round 3. I got you. Oh, I never did it at all, did I? I'll do this real fast. Sorry, 45 seconds, guys. I forgot to do. I got you. Don't worry, Sid. Give me a couple seconds. Yes, sorry. What are you looking at? Who are you looking at? That's the... my apologies. I forgot to do something during the break. Okay, you should be good, bud. Game on. I apologize. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Sorry. Who are you looking at here? Looking for one word. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? The devil. That's not bad. It is a famous magician. I'm not going to give you a full point for that. I'll give you like a half a point for a famous magician. It is Teller of Penn and Teller fame. Yes, but unless Penn's a liar, I know exactly who he is. This is the flag of where. Drama Turtle, I would say your last two answers of Heidelberg and Larry should be a person. Like a really bad TV show. Larry Heidelberg. It looks like it, yeah, and I don't know what the watermark is, but it was after I had already downloaded the picture. So I think there's just a slight weird blueness to it, but if that is supposed to be on the flag, I don't know. Larry Does Heidelberg. Yeah. That's the movie I'd watch. Oh, yeah. It almost sounds like a porn name or something. I don't know. That's not my world. I don't know. All right, let's see it. Ooh, Sierra Leone would have been a good callback. We were looking for Myanmar. The answer is Myanmar. Who is the bad guy in this picture? And before you say it's Wonder Woman, that's Wonder Woman on the left, and we're looking for the bad guy. 45 seconds. Some people struggling, other people very quick to answer. Does anybody see stuff like this and think when they get it, but it's not on the tip of their tongue, they go like, oh my God, my geek thing. Like I do know some weird, obscure counterculture type stuff. That's what I do. Whenever I get geek culture stuff, I think, hee hee hee, I'm one of them. 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Rar, the name is terrific. I'll give you a full point for Rar. It's not Darkseid. It's not Thanos. It is, in fact, Mr. Krabs. That's a terrific guess. We'll give you a full fucking point for that. Doomsday is... I'm throwing out full points all over the place. We're looking for Doomsday. That red dot is on what peninsula? 45 seconds. The red area is part of what peninsula? Boulder Claw Hands, Seth, give yourself a half a point for that, for showing up to just say, no, we know we are, and then Boulder Claw Hands. Santa on steroids, drama, I can't be mad at that. $18 viewers! Oh, my heart. I'd say fuck that person. Oh, because the bad guy thing. Yeah, I'd give a point for that probably. That's good. All right, let's see him. The Gulf Peninsula, the Oaxaca Peninsula. We were looking for Yucatan Peninsula. The Yucatan. This is from a movie. Please tell me the movie. Oh, 45 seconds. What are you looking at? This is a still from a movie. What is the movie? That's weird, right? I think I crossed the line. 17 viewers. See? They're dropping like flies. For the briefest of moments, I had "We can be heroes" in my head. Forever and ever. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Secret agent man. We look for Get Smart Mod Squad. What a terrible old person you are. And this is from what movie? Tara gets you, Seth. Also, tarragon is overrated as a spice. The movie. Also, I'll give you an additional point if you say who the actor in that makeup is. Movie and actor. Let's see it. Oh, really? Moderate? That's awesome. Yeah. Yep. It is It and Tim Curry. It and Timothy, one Timothy Curry. All right. Does anybody have the through line here? First one to say it. Oh, yes. That is a very good point. Okay. I will talk to them about that. Sorry, I can't do anything for that right now. But yeah. Anyone? Want me to go back to the beginning and... Oh, you're so close. It's just... It's tell me, do you get it? And I think that tell my dooms, you get it, is close enough that I'm not going to give someone... I'm going to give you a full point for tell my dooms, you get it. But yeah, it's tell me, do you get it? We're looking at Teller, Myanmar, Doomsday, Yucatan, Get Smart, and It. And then we've got, because everybody loves it, the 4 Rebus puzzles to finish the Wayla. Rebus puzzles, if you don't know, chat, are puzzles that are word, they're picture puzzles, but they use words and pictures. This is the clue to a common word or phrase. 45 seconds on the clock. And keep playing, they get easier. But if you play every week, you'll start to notice how they make them. Unless you're Julia. Shots fired for no reason. Fucking just shitting on Julia, who's off screen. Julia, take a point. I will also say this. I'm taking 1 point from Alex. For that despicable, but you know what? For taking it well and not giving me the bird, I'm going to give you a point back. Let's see him. What do we got? Yeah. Ooh, not too often. I'll give you a half a point. More often than not is what we were looking for. More often than not. Next. 45 seconds. Stim Curry. I watched Hunt for Red October like 2 nights ago. What a weird little role for Tim Curry. He's just like the doctor guy. Yeah, I would definitely disagree. It would probably be Rocky Horror Picture Show. Or he was also in, like, Down Periscope or something. All right, let's see him. McHale's Navy, maybe. I think it was the new McHale's Navy. Let's see him. Yeah. Love at first sight. Do you get it? Do you get it, Twitch? Do you get it? Next. This is my favorite one. So creative. So easy. The original Jack Ryan movie? What's wrong with that? It's the original Jack Ryan movie. So now, Casey, how do we feel about not knowing things? Alec Baldwin plays Jack Ryan before Clear and Present Danger, before any of the other Jack Ryan movies. He is Jack Ryan. Yeah, I'm gonna take one away from Casey and give it to Julia. All right, let's see your answers. Good. That's what a beautiful clue. Last but not least. Oh, that's gorgeous. Last but not least is the answer. None of you get half points. None of you. Yeah, and wait. No, it didn't, Tara. That can't be true. Oh, clue. No. I don't know what you're saying. 45 seconds. This is a strong puzzle. Terrific clue. Thank you. Thank you, Seth. I'm a big fan of this one. This is 9, right? This is 10? This is the last one? Okay. All right, let's see him. What a terrific... The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. This was put in a newspaper. First, I want to read this. Men wanted for hazardous journey, low wages, bitter cold, long hours of complete darkness, safe return doubtful, honor and recognition in event of success. That was put in the London Times in 1913, in December of 1913, by a guy by the name of Ernest Shackleton. Ernest Shackleton was already a legendary explorer at this time, and he was a god among men of the sea, among seamen. He's a god. He's an explorer. He's the biggest name at the time. He had a bunch of people answer that ad saying, "Hey, I'm your guy. What are you doing?" He said, "All right. We've already discovered on one side of Antarctica a place called the Victoria Land Plateau. Now I want to go back to Antarctica, and I want to go to the other side, walk across Antarctica over the South Pole to Victoria Land Plateau. It's going to be the greatest thing ever. Do you want to be a part of this?" And they said yes. He got 28 of the best crew out there that could ever be part of this. People from all over the world answered, and he got the Men of Steel, he called them in his journal. These were Men of Steel. And he also had, not just that he was the greatest explorer, he also had the boat to do it. He had a boat called the Endurance. How good was the Endurance? Well, one, it was a barkentine. It was a wooden barkentine. So it had 3 sail masts, but it was the thickest, heaviest, biggest, strongest wooden boat ever to be made with 3 masts. It also had a steam engine, and it was built more thick so it could get hit by ice and not damage. And it had an 86-inch, I keep saying hull keel, an 86-inch keel. It was massive. This thing was just the pride. And how impressive was it? Well, no ship passed South Georgia. South Georgia is an island near Antarctica, and everybody goes there as the last stop before Antarctica. No ship had ever been insured to go past South Georgia. This was the very first ship, and it was insured for 15,000 pounds. So, a year later, they set off on their trip. In December, they get to South Georgia, and they're heading out from a whaling community in South Georgia. They get, they sail pretty quickly to Antarctica, but there's pack ice. I don't know if you understand the concept of pack ice. Think mini iceberg. So basically these are, they call them like smaller ice, but they're 80,000 tons each. So they're just like gigantic pieces of ice. And one thing you don't think about, but they certainly knew, a reason it's very difficult to get to Antarctica at this time is because when you have a southerly wind, so basically wind coming from the south, it pushes the ice away from Antarctica. But when it's a northerly wind and it's blowing toward Antarctica, blowing south, it pushes all the ice toward, which doesn't really matter. But if you're a boat and you're in the way and it's crushing around you, all of this ice, it's a pretty big deal. So what happened? You'll never guess. In January of 1915, they actually get stuck in the ice. Now, getting stuck here and there, not a big problem. They had planned on this. They have saws. All of the men, it was still a dangerous situation, but they had expected, for the sake of this trip, they were going to have to use them. They had saws. They're sawing ice from the side of the ship. They didn't have to saw it in the front or the back. They always assumed the steam engine would be able to push this incredible wooden I keep saying barricade, but I don't mean that. Anyway, this boat, let's just call it that, through the water and through the ice in front of it. But they couldn't work quickly enough. By the time they would saw ice away, it would refreeze on the side of the hull. So it actually stopped them. But they said, it's okay, we just have to make it to the spring. So, spring comes and goes. Summer comes and goes. In October, the pack has gotten so bad that the ship is starting to crack underneath it. 10 months later, they're still in the same exact spot. And finally, Ernest Shackleton says, we're getting the fuck off this ship. So they abandon ship. They set up with 3 tents, all of the rest of their supplies, limited supplies by this point, obviously. All the rest of their supplies, and 3 lifeboats about a mile away from where the ship is. They watch it go down in November. It crushes itself fully in half, sinks down to the bottom. There have been many attempts to go find the Endurance, nobody has. Every underwater vehicle that they have, modern day underwater vehicle, has also been destroyed by the ice, so they can't even find the ship, even though they know exactly where it went down. From that point, in December, Ernest Shackleton comes out of the tent one day to the surprise of everyone. He says, boys, we're going home. So they pack up and they start a long journey back toward South Georgia on this ice because they can't yet put their lifeboats in the water. And the problem is they can't tell, but much like a tectonic plate or something, it's slowly moving, this giant shelf of ice. It's slowly moving away as they're walking toward it. It's going away from South Georgia, but what it does do is it takes them to this island called Elephant Island, and it is 800 miles from South Georgia. They step on land at Elephant Island in December of 1915, almost a year after leaving South Georgia, and it is the first time they've been on dry land or had a hot meal in a year because this place has animals. But it becomes very apparent to everybody it's only slightly better than where they just were. Because yes, it has a little bit of food, but no one's coming to rescue them. They're the only idiots who decided to go that far. So they knew at some point, before they were too weak, they were gonna have to brave it. So 5 men and Ernest go into this one of the boats. They take the other 2 boats and build a structure so the remaining men could stay in a structure on the island. And Ernest Shackleton decided to do it this way because he knew his men would work harder to get back to the men that they just left than if they were all together working hard to go to the island. So he knew if they knew that they weren't just rowing for their lives or sailing for their lives back to South Georgia, that they would actually work harder to get to South Georgia and get somebody back to the people who have been stranded on an island. It's like burning your boats when you get to the island, right? So this is not just a really hard thing to do, 800 miles in a lifeboat. It's really hard to do because it's 15-foot waves during a time of year when if you get wet, there's no drying. It's frigid cold temperatures, so cold that all the water is freezing on the side of the ship, and it's weighing them down. They're going very slowly is the point. They're very heavy, and it takes them a whole month with almost no food, basically no food, sleeping 5 minutes at a time, each of them taking 5-minute sleep breaks because Shackleton said there's no way if these people sleep for longer, they're gonna wake up. So we got to keep them going, keep the adrenaline pumping for as long as their hearts can take it. It takes them a month. They do, amazingly, get back to South Georgia. But what side? The wrong side. Because that's how this whole thing's been. They get to the wrong side where there's a cliff front, but they're not going to risk staying in water any longer than they have to. So it takes them a whole day. That's how treacherous it is to just make land. It takes them a whole day to just get onto the land. Then completely they've been destroyed for a year of their lives. They have to climb a cliffside in gloves and shit. Then they have to cross 3 mountain passes, again, sleeping 5 minutes at a time, until finally, late one night, one early morning, they hear a familiar sound, a whaler whistle. The whaling whistle woke up all the whalers from this, by the way, side note, fuck whalers, but they woke up all the whalers from this whaling town. They get there, and how bad was this journey on all of those men? When he said, "I'm Ernest Shackleton," they said, "We know Ernest Shackleton, and sir, you are no Ernest Shackleton." He had to prove who he was to them because he looked so emaciated, he looked so beaten down, so grown out of everything. They were like, "You're definitely not the guy we saw a year ago who went in, who we all just presumed was dead because we hadn't heard anything since then." He finally does convince them, and the rest of the story is frankly not that impressive. The whalers know how to take their big ships to Elephant Island. They go pick up all the guys, and after a year, not one person perished due to the badass leadership skills of one Ernest Shackleton. My question to you is this. With 45 seconds on the clock, what company, who's still around today, insured the Endurance for 15,000 pounds? "45 seconds. They were originally, it was the London Times that ran the article, and then they departed from there originally. He was a British explorer. Great story. Let's see it. AIG, no. Amazon, no. East India Companies, good, no. JP Morgan, no. Aflac, no. Lloyd's of London, that famous Tina Turner insures her legs for $2 million company, Lloyd's of London is the answer, and Pud is gone in record time. Big congratulations. It looks like, Cyrus, is this a win for you? Okay, someone else has it. Yay! He's a benevolent god. Pud's gone, I think maybe, in fact, I think 30 with a score of 30. Yeah, with a score of 30. James and Darcy with Lawrence of Arabia. Big round of applause. Good job, Lloyds of London, everybody. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. It doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm your host, Douglas Lawler. I'm saying don't be shitty, and I hope you learned something.